Chapter 849. It looks like you know about that, Mr. Osborne, Wilbur commented while looking at him. Osborne bowed and replied slowly, "That's the most dangerous place in the nation. Are you interested in it, sir?" "Dangerous? How so?" "It's foggy all year with ferocious beasts there. People constantly went in to explore but ended up dead or badly injured." "Why do people want to explore if it's that dangerous?" "Because there are various gems there. The fur of the ferocious beasts are also valuable items." Wilbur fell into deep thought for a moment and asked, "Where is the Valley of Death?" Osborne glanced at Rogan, who gave him a faint smile. "It's in Oscar Mountain, around 800 kilometers away from Gold Sand City," said Osborne. Wilbur nodded and said, "Thanks. It looks like you love to explore too, sir," Rogan commented with a smile. Wilbur nodded and replied, "We need to have a bit of adventurous spirit, don't we?" "You're right, sir. But please go after the canonization ceremony," Rogan suggested. Wilbur frowned and asked, "Is it very important?" "It's a gesture. I want to meet with the nation's ambassador next," said Rogan. Wilbur understood. The ceremony was to thank him for helping him get rid of Lars, but also to send a signal to Dasha. According to what Wilbur knew, there were no foreigners who were canonized for the Sheik title. Rogan was trying to show his gratitude. "All right. I'll wait then." Wilbur finished his wine. He stood, said his goodbyes, and left. Rogan looked at Osborne after Wilbur left. He frowned and asked, "Can we trust him?" "I think so. He doesn't seem interested in politics," Osborne replied. Rogan sighed and said, "Oh yeah. Inform the person in charge of Everett Foreign Trade to attend the canonization ceremony of Mr. Trevor Penn. Invite all entrepreneurs of Dasha. This ceremony has to be grand so that they can see that we are determined." "Are we really siding with Dasha all the way?" "Yes. Those politicians from the West brought nothing to the table for years. They always love to conspire, allowing a nation to float without power so they can benefit from it. I think Dasha might work out for us. They are powerful enough to fight against those despicable politicians in the West." Osborne silently nodded. Gengo released breaking news over the next few days, and it caught the attention of countless people. The Minister of Defense, Lars Harriet, was tried for conspiring against the nation with armed forces. However, he was defeated, and Lars was arrested for treason. He was proven guilty by the High Court and was sentenced. A lot of people were shocked by the news. He was the second most important figure in the nation, so they could not believe he was doomed just like that. However, most of them were very glad. A lot of people knew about his schemes, but no one dared to point it out. It was an amazing feeling for the Patriots. However, some of them were furious. They spent a lot of effort to make Lars the Minister of Defense. They could not believe Rogan dared to arrest him. A lot of news media were attacking Rogan, claiming it was a political sabotage on Lars, and that Rogan was a tyrant. They stated that Rogan should step down as president. The presidential office released another statement after that. The statement was about Mr. Trevor Penn's contribution to the Lars incident. Therefore, he would be awarded the title of Sheik and Afif. The ceremony would be held at the presidential office at noon the next day.